Hi YouTube, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Watagwan. Glad to have you here. I'm going to be creating this look for you guys today. Nice, bright, vibrant look. Not for spring only, but you know, it's very festive. If you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's get started. So I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I just conceal underneath the bottom and I'll do the top later on in the video. So I'm going to be using the Juvia'S Mascarade Mini palette. Very beautiful, nice bright colors. I'm feeling a little festive today. Not sure what color I'm going to use, but looking at this, I think I'm gonna do something with this purple color here. It's like a purplish bluish color. That color, we're gonna start out with that one and see where it goes. But before we do that, can't forget, I'm going to use my e.l.f. It's called Tansan to conceal my lid. I didn't conceal the top right here, my eyelid space. I need a primer. I had a Juvia'S primer. I bought one, but for some reason can't find it. Okay, this is a little light, so that's why I chose to use this color. Okay, I have a mirror down here, but I also want to use this mirror. All right, let me set it and see what happens. I'm using the black radiance setting powder. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, I'm just gonna pack it down. I'm going to try and wing it out just a little bit. Pretty. I'm just pushing it in. I'm kind of dragging it up a little bit. I was inspired by Savannah Silver. She did like a tribute to Grace Jones. So she kind of did like a nice wing with the shadow. I thought it was pretty. She had a green shadow that she used, but I don't have that palette. So I'm just using what I have. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to take this on a piece of napkin and just brush off the amount or whatever is on the brush, and just use the brush just to buff out the edges. We don't want to go too high. Okay, let's continue to build it up a little bit. So I'm just going to use two colors. I'm going to do this one and maybe a green. All right. I'm gonna go with this color here on the inner part. But before I do that, let me just spray my brush. I'm using this kind of flat top brush. BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to use my Garnier spray just to dampen it a little. Since the color is more on the shimmer side. Alright, let's see what happens with these two colors. Ooh. Okay. I hope you guys, let me see if I can zoom you guys in a little more. My eyes look so tired today. That's pretty. So I'm taking it a little bit above my crease. One thing with Juvia'S Place, you're gonna get pigment. So I'm kind of like overlapping them. Wow. Pretty, pretty. I mean, look how easy that was. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, you want to go back with the first brush and get a little bit more of that first color and just kind of like blend in the middle here to marry the color so you can't see. So it'll be like a gradient, so you can't see where one color starts and the other one begins. They'll just fade into each other. Oh man, that is so pretty. Go back in my crease right here with that purple shade. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, guys. So what I'll do, I'm just going to get a brush that has nothing on it. I'm gonna use this one. I hope it's clean. Let's just check. Let's use this one. And I'm just going to get the brush with nothing on it and just go onto the edge here like that and just kind of blend it out. Just blend out the edges. We have a little bit of fallout, but that's expected. These colors are nice and pigmented, so I'm gonna put a little bit of powder and just kind of put it into my brow bone right here. Okay guys, I'm back. So I wanted a nude color, so I went to grab this one. This is the Nudes by Juvia'S Place. This palette here, and I'm going to use this nude color here. I want to put that into my brow bone because the powder wasn't doing what I want it to do. Let me get a smaller brush. So I want to like pat that right here. The setting powder was making it look a little patchy. All right, now I'm gonna go back with this brush and just like blend it out. I don't know guys, for some reason the setting powder or the concealer is lifting away, so we can fix that real easily. I'm just gonna use this flat brush. I'm just gonna go right under here. You know, these things happen, but I could fix it. Simple fix, right? Okay. And then I'm just gonna go back with the powder, try to set it. Ooh. Now let's use the same brush with the blue color on it. I'm not putting anything extra. I'm just gonna take it up a little and blend out the edges. You know, sometimes things don't always go your way. Okay guys, so we're just gonna use a brush with nothing on it just to buff out the edges a little bit. And if I want, I can put a little bit of the light color up there, just a tad, like buff it into the brow bone right here. Now if you feel like you're losing some of the color, you can just go back with the blue brush, the brush from the blue shadow, and you know, Blend that in. That's basically all I'm going to do with the eye. So I'm going to do the other one off camera. I don't want to bore you guys or take up too much time, and then I'll come back to finish up my face, okay? Okay guys, so I did the other eye off camera. Now I'm just cleaning up any fallout that I have, which I did have quite a lot, but it's okay. So now I'm just going to sharpen up the edge by just using the wipe and just going like this, and you just like kind of angle it to clean up the edge to give you that sharp look. You can use your concealer also, but this is another way to do it. So just go to the corner, kind of use your nail and just clean it up. So now I just have to prime my face. I'm using the Milani No Pore Zone Primer. Let me know what you guys think of this look. I think it's very easy. For one, so let me know if you guys could try it. Gonna try it. I'm just using my Black Radiance concealer, orange concealer. Take care of my little situation here. Conceal under my eye also. It's looking a little dark. Okay, that's good enough. Now I'm going to use the Juvia'S Place I Am Magic Foundation. My color is Gabon. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and just, this concealer is this foundation is very thick. So you don't need to use a whole lot. In fact, I think I put too much on my hand. That's fine. And I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics brush number, what's that, number 3. And I didn't conceal the top part of my brow, so I'm going to be doing that in 2 minutes. Just push this back into my hairline. Alright, let me get my concealer brush. Just gonna put a little bit to conceal the top part of my brow. I don't know, some people don't do that step, but I like doing that. Take my time. Jack up my brows. Okay. Let's do the other side. I think this foundation is a little more on the darker side for me, but it will work once I conceal and everything. It balances it out. Alrighty. Always keep some wipes close by so you won't make a mess. Alrighty, I'm going to conceal with my Born This Way Too Faced Born This Way Butterscotch concealer under my eye, bridge up my nose. Let's go here. Forehead, chin. That's it. And I'm going to use my Black Radiance contour stick. Contour my face. My color is Espresso. Give myself a little chin. Alrighty. I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush to brush out my contour. So you always want to bring your contour up because you want your face to be lifted, and then it's a good thing to have the concealer sitting there so we can dry it down just a little bit and you'll get more coverage. So that's why I blend out the contour first. Alrighty, now I'm going to use this sponge. I purchased this from, isn't it pretty? Like an orange color. From actually Shein, so I've never used their sponge, so let's see how it works. It feels really nice. What I'm going to do is use the brush that I was using to clean up my and just use it to clean up this line, you know, make it extra crisp, and then I'll pull it down. Let me just do the other side since I have it. You know, make it extra sharp. And then I'll just drag it down like so. I think this one needs to go a little higher. Okay, let's continue. I like the Too Faced concealer because it does not dry down too fast. Okay. And you want to always make sure that your beauty blender or your beauty sponge is damped. You wet it all the way through and then use like a paper towel to take out the extra water. You don't want it wet, but you need it to be damped. Alright guys, and what I like to do is use my foundation brush just to go over the edges, make sure everything is nice and seamless. I'm going to set with the Black Radiance Banana setting powder using the same makeup sponge. First you're gonna set it, just push it in all the way. Make sure you have no creasing before you set it. Push it in all the way. Sorry. I like to set my smile lines, even though I didn't put any setting powder there. Now I'm going to put some down just to bake a little bit so that when I use my under eye color, I don't have any fallout. That's good enough right there. Bake the side of my nose. And then I'll put some here. Get the corner of your nose, guys. Alright, so we're going to use the same palette. And I'm going to put an under eye color. I'm going to use this darker, this purple. Just use this purple underneath. That's it. I'm going to use this pencil brush. And I'm going to put that under my lower lash line. Color is popping. I like to connect the end of this one with this one here. Yeah. So we have green, purple, and blue. Ooh. Okay guys, so I stepped off camera and I apply my lashes, and the lashes that I use are the Cala Gold Lashes. Comes in a pack of 5. I'll leave the link. I'm going to leave everything that I'm using down in the description box. I purchased those lashes from Amazon. I know I'm using my Sephora Micro Smooth Setting Powder in Mahogany to set my face. And we're almost done, guys. I'm gonna use this brush to brush off the setting powder under my eye. I'm just going over everywhere else with the setting powder. Okay, I'm going to use the Black Radiance setting powder. This color is Cafe Noir. I'm just going to set my contour with that. Alrighty, let's contour this nose a little bit. Just getting a brush. I'm gonna use this brush. Get my mirror. Yeah. I like to bring it up to the front of my brow here. And then bring it back down. That's it. Alrighty, and I'm going to use this Juvia'S Place eyeshadow palette, a Freak blush palette, Bella. Just to give myself a little blush. Very pretty color. Alrighty. And let me spray my face with the Black Radiance setting spray. Oops. Ooh, it's a little too much. Ooh. Alrighty. And I'm gonna go into the Saharan blush palette from Juvia'S Place to use highlight. I'm gonna use these two colors, just this color as a matter of fact, to highlight my face a little bit. Not too much. I feel like this highlight is a little bit too dark for my nose, so I'm going to use the Natasha Denona one to highlight my nose just a little bit. Yeah, I feel like that one was too dark for me. I'm just gonna use my finger. A little bit on the tip here. If you put too much, just blend it out. Okay, and then you can always go back over the sides with your contour brush. Alrighty. Almost there, guys. Let me go back, and I'm gonna use that green shadow. As a matter of fact, I'll use the lighter green, the teal, just to put in my inner corner. Just a tad. That's very pretty. Yeah, sometimes you just have to step out the box, out of your comfort zone. I don't think I've had this much color on my eyes before, but that's what you have to do sometimes. And we're gonna finish off with the Juvia'S Place liner. I think this color is Cola. Cola? Just to line my lips. I'm gonna make sure that your lips are dry. Or it has no gloss on it. I love Juvia'S Place stuff. I don't have everything, but I realize that I have a lot. And I'm going to use nude lipstick. The color is called Sexy Mother Pucker. Isn't that clever? Okay. And I'm gonna go back over that just a little bit with the liner. And I'm going to use the this is the Milani gloss. It's like a pinky nude color. Since my eyes are so dark, are so bright, I didn't want to use the bright lipstick, so I chose to use something nudie. What you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? You know what I forgot to do? Put on some mascara under my bottom lashes. This is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Let's put on some mascara here. Polish off this look. Guys, let me fix this little hair. It won't get into my lip gloss. This is just a wig that I just basically threw on. Okay. Let me zoom in on my eyes so you guys can see them. This is what we have going on here today. Make sure these lashes are right. And that's all we have going on here today, guys. Okay guys, so we have come to the end of the video. This is what we have. This is the look. This is how it turned out. I think it's beautiful. I love the eyeshadow palette. You know, I went out of my comfort zone a little today to create this look. I don't usually wear these bright colors, but I think it turned out beautiful. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Also, before you leave, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also please turn on your post notification bell so you'll know when I upload my next video. I might do a fashion haul for my next one. Okay guys, until next time, I hope to see you very, very soon. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye.